kids forget that they actually registered to vote because they didn't vote after the fact because they did it when they were 16. And then it's like, oh, I think I might have. It's like, well, just go ahead and register again, because what happens is we do a duplicate search. We'll see that we match his name and his birth date and his address, and it's like, oh, same person. We take him out. If we don't match, like if you moved, like if he registered at 16 and then you move, when we go to send him his registration confirmation card, it's going to come back because it's going to go to a different address now because you moved. So we'll get that information, we'll inactivate him, and then he'll register at his new address, or we'll try to find him somewhere else. It just, we have a lot of ways of looking. We can see that the family moved. VoteWA allows us access to see common address, and we can see who else was registered there, and we can look up by address and see all of that. And in the state, part of what I guess I didn't touch on is just that everything we do, every correspondence we put out, we copy and we put into VoteWA. So if you live here and then you move to Spokane or wherever Spokane gets you, they can see everything we've done to communicate with you. That we don't have to share a file or send them any information about you. It's already in VoteWA. So yeah, all of those letters we send, if there's a history of having an issue with you that we're working through, any jurisdiction can be able to see, oh, this is a person that asked for a lot of ballots and votes multiple times, or whatever it might be. I mean, so there is no anonymity in moving. All of that information stays in VoteWA.
One of the things that, now let me make sure I've been accurate, I've been telling the civics classes when we present, is that if they pre-register, they're not going to be in the registration system until the election where they turn 18. Is that okay?
Yeah, so as long as they turn 18 before election day of whatever the next election is, they will receive a ballot. So we have kids that will turn 18 before election day, but they'll get the ballot when they're still 17. Because election day is the date in which they've said you have to be 18 by election day. It's kind of an interesting twist on how we deal with voters, because we also say that if you vote and then die, as long as you have voted before you die, your vote counts. Where in this case, we're saying that if you turn 18 before the election, you can still vote and your vote counts. So, because we put that election day for one thing, but we pull back and say, we'll issue you a ballot beforehand. And then on the other end, we have election day and we say, oh, you can still vote. It still counts in between these days between, voting and dying. I don't know. I like it. I have some older voters that actually jokingly, it's like, yeah, I got to vote. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And